Yahoo! Welcome, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to the Aquarian Adepts, my platform, our platform to become your spiritual server. And welcome Gemini Sun, Gemini Moon, and Gemini Rising, or for anybody who just wants to hang out with the Gemini Tribe and develop that energy, to your August 2018 report. I'm not sure if I'm going to do one part or two parts. If anything, I'm going to just say that we're going to just do one part, and then maybe at the end when Mars goes direct, I'll make a sign for what that means for all 12 signs. So welcome Gemini to your August report. I know it's the middle of the month, but thank you so much for joining me on this video. Hope you all have been enjoying the month. This has been quite dynamic, quite powerful. We're just coming off of that new moon solar eclipse in Leo, and yes, we definitely are in a new era. So let's see what is going on for you, Gemini. Well, speaking of that eclipse, which the effects of it are still, going on, they're going to last for about, I would say the effects of this one, I say the change will be a lifetime change, but as far as feeling the energies and the potency of them, they'll probably last for about 3 to 6 months. That's what I would say, honestly. But this was for you, it's in your third house, so it's interesting. So this has to do with communication, people, your mind. So you're really shifting to have a more loving thought process. It's really what I see it as. Not only that, but we do have Venus in Libra right now, which for you is the 5th house. So there's definitely a focus on love. There's definitely a focus on you attracting more love into your life, whether that's love that you have for yourself or whether that's love that you have for others. But there's certainly a focus on that. So the card that we actually have for you starting off this is actually Soul Time, which is the frequency of Soul Time asks us to allow the possibility of a new reality to emerge, one that embraces the concept that while the corporal body is mortal, the soul is timeless, limitless, and infinite. So we're going to begin off the reading with that Soul Time, and I've drawn this card quite a few times in these readings, so it's really awesome that you would actually grab this card to start off with. Let's see what it means in context for the rest of your reading, though, Gemini. Okay, let's see what's going on here. Alright. Oh. Gemini. Actually, I should have taken that card, right? Normally I just take a card if it comes out. Let's see, we got that card. And I'm being drawn to, I drew 2 cards. Oh, look at that. Let's see what the first cards for you are as far as tarot goes. We have the Queen of Wands here that wants to come into the fray. And we also have these 2 cards right here. Interesting. So we actually have the 5 of Swords and the 5 of Swords and the Chariot. That's interesting. So Gemini, there could be one of 2 things that are happening here. Since in context with the Soul Time card, this is saying this is a time to realize that you are infinite and you are powerful and you are truly abundant. It's interesting though, we have the Queen of Wands here, which speaks to fire, and it's funny because we did have this solar eclipse that happened in your 3rd house, so it definitely can deal with people. But with the 5 of Swords and the Chariot, this fire sign may be trying to impede upon your direction or what you're trying to bring into the world. They may be trying to depend upon your evolution, because we have the 5 of Swords and the Chariot. The 5 of Swords here is speaking to this person who's trying to gather all of the swords on the battlefield. They're trying to take up all the resources. And with the Chariot card, this speaks of victory and kind of arriving at our own and really summoning the willpower to move forward in a powerful way. So the Queen of Wands could potentially be someone in your life, Gemini, that may be trying to leech off your success. That's kind of what I'm hearing. And it could be, like I said, an Aries, a Leo, or a Sag. I want to draw another card, though, just to be sure if this person is a leech or if there may be some sort of miscommunication between you and this person. Okay, so you have the Sun, so it's definitely going to be a Leo. There may be some just miscommunication between you and this person. Whoever this Queen of Wands is, I think really what it is that you are kind of finding yourself in this creative flow and you really are moving things forward. And this Queen of Wands probably wants to actually help you. And maybe their intentions are pure, maybe their intentions are good. This is the Sun, so it's speaking to this person being radiant and wanting to, showcase their love and radiate their love, especially if it's a Leo, which is what I'm feeling. but perhaps they're taking on a little bit too much than you have asked them to. Maybe this is someone that you actually have asked for help. It could be a colleague or a friend that might be helping you out with a particular project, or even a lover. But this is your project. We have to remember that this is your baby, whatever it is that you're working on, whatever it is you're trying to manifest. So this person, they may have good intentions, they may be trying to help, they may be trying to give you some advice, but maybe they're overstepping their boundaries a bit, Gemini. So be careful this month about anyone, and it doesn't have to be necessarily a fire sign. It could just be someone who has a very fiery personality, or someone who might have a bit of fire in their chart, but they may be overstepping their boundaries, and they may be trying to leech off the success that you're trying to get. Maybe it's like they kind of see that you're coming more into your own, or they're wanting to push you towards success, but maybe they have kind of played up their role in your life. And if it's Leo, they definitely have. But they might have played up their role in your life and whatever it you're trying to manifest. And I would say to just kind of, gently smooth things over, talk to them, be open. You are going through a major shift point within your mind, within communication. So let's see what else we have as far as all of this goes. I feel like I don't think this person's heart is in the wrong place. I just think that they might be a little too caught up in the fun of it all. They might be a little too caught up in the stardom of it all. Maybe because they see that you really are shifting into a powerful direction. Let's see what else we have here, though. Okay, we have those 3 cards. I was going to shuffle 2 cards, just kind of fell out. Alright, so, interesting. We have the 2 of Cups. We have, and these 2 were actually reversed when I flipped them over, but I'll turn them upright just so you can see. We have the 3 of Cups, and we have the Page of Swords. So, yeah, that's exactly what this is. I think, especially with the 2 of Cups here, for some of you, this definitely can be a lover. And I think, like I said, they're really just trying to connect with you. Maybe they see this as an opportunity to connect deeper with you. But interesting enough, we have the 3 of Cups and the Page of Swords here. So I think this is someone who may be, they may kind of come across as, a little rough around the edges with their speech. They may be, very much so passionate about whatever they're wanting to bring to the table with you, whatever they want to contribute. And with the 3 of Cups energy here, it's like, even when this card is reversed, it's great, because it's saying, like, we have a reason to celebrate, but you also have to, you have to be sure, and you have to be kind of honest with your heart and honest with each other. This is definitely going to be a moment where this person, whoever it is, this Queen of Wands figure, that's what I really feel it is. Some of you, it could be your mom. Some of you, it could definitely be your mother that might try and give you some type of advice. They might be trying to help you out with something, and they're kind of doing the whole motherly thing, and kind of like stepping in real hard. And maybe it's like, maybe you're at the age where it's like, I appreciate it, Mom, I really do appreciate it, and tell your mom you love them, seriously, Gemini. And that goes for all the signs, but just also kind of let them know, is like, you are working on yourself, you're working towards something really beautiful, a beautiful manifestation, a more loving thought process. So it's okay. You'll be able to connect with this person. Like I said, for some of you, it could be a lover. For some of you, it could just be colleagues or a good friend. The 3 of Cups and the Page of Swords is saying that there is definitely an opportunity here and a reason to celebrate and to be happy and to kind of cheers to the moment and just appreciate all that we have. But it's also, be sure that you're on the same wavelength as far as communication. Be sure that, even if they don't necessarily see eye to eye with you, even though you guys might have disagreements with whatever it is, remember, this is your project, this is your life, this is your experience. So ultimately, what you say goes. This person, can have good intentions, but they may be overstepping their boundaries a bit. But overall, I feel like I said, I feel like their heart is in the right place. Let's see what else we have here, and then I'm gonna go on to. Oh, that card came perpendicular. We have the Page of Cups. Wow, so we have 2 pages, and we have the Queen of Wands, and we have 2 major Arcana cards. So definitely a powerful month for you, Gemini. Oh my goodness. Okay, all right. Okay, we're gonna just go with those cards because 2 of these flipped up. And then wow, we have the other page. We have, okay, this is interesting because these two cards actually were together. We have the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords. So yeah, there's definitely some type of, you know, experience or issues you're going to come across, Gemini, where you're not really going to be seeing eye to eye with this person. And I'm still feeling like they have the energy of the Queen of Wands, but they're going to be kind of acting like the Page of Wands. Not that there's anything wrong with that, because we all have different, you know, levels to our being, and we all go through and evolve. But I think this person, the Page of Wands, obviously they have the capacity to exude the energy of the Queen of Wands, where it's like, you know, she goes for what she wants. She's passionate. You know, she's in my head, she's rather a seductress, but she may be kind of toning back into her Page of Wands energy, and instead of kind of, you know, being a compliment to your energy, she might be trying to, you know, overtake your energy, or he or she, whatever. It doesn't necessarily be a she. But the Page of Wands and the Two of Swords is kind of saying that this person, you know, they may have some type of conflict within themselves where they may be trying to have a victory vicariously through you, and we've all done this. Parents do this especially, so I'm definitely been feeling more that this could be a parent. Maybe there's a certain, maybe you know, maybe you play a certain sport, or you do certain thing, or you're trying to, you know, you're in your work and your career, and you may be trying to make a career change so you can be more successful. And this person could be, if it's a parent, you know, they could be wanting you to, you know, maybe think things through or go at it a different way, but you want to stay true to your heart, you know, especially with Venus in your 5th house of Libra. You're wanting to find peace and harmony with this person too. So it's not like you're going to be so rigid to what they're saying, but you still want to kind of stick to your own guns, and that's okay. I would say let them down gently. Know that their heart is in the right place. We do have also the Page of Pentacles here, like I said, with the Page of Cups. So we have we have all 4 pages. You literally drew all 4 pages. That's crazy. The Page of Swords, the Page of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Page of Pentacles. There is definitely a sparking off of an initiation for you, Gemini. And it's interesting because I don't know if it was the last, I think it was not the last report I did for you horoscope-wise, but it was the one before that. But I said that you were actually going to go through an initiation period. The fact that you drew all 4 pages here means that exact thing, that you are actually in the midst of this initiation, where you are going through this spiritual upheaval, this spiritual revival, so you may live your best quality life. So you may do what you came here to do, right? So you may do what you came here to do. It's really quite awesome, actually. Like I said, getting all these pages, because I like to think of the page as like, you know, when you go from the 10 of whatever suit it is, and then you go to the page, I feel like that's like you kind of being, going into apprenticeship, or you kind of getting, you know, you're getting accepted into that school, or like I said, you're becoming an apprentice. You're going into the initiation, and then you go from the page to the knight, to the queen, to the king. Well, the king and queen are kind of, you know, interchangeable because it's aspects of your divine feminine, divine masculine. So, but that's where I really see this as, is that you are going through an initiation period, and this, like I said, this is a moment where it kind of comes back to the soul time card. It really does, where you have to remember that, you know, with all this that's happening on, and you may even attract some drama in August, realize that you are timeless, limitless, and infinite, so that no matter what is happening, you have already made it, you are already loved, you are already a radiant being, and this is just a time for you to really open up to new possibilities, to new ventures, to new adventures, to new ways of living, ways of being, a way that really gives you this deeper sense of purpose in life, and also I would say a deeper sense of gratitude. But gratitude's been really a vibration I've been tapping into a lot lately. So I'm going to be telling all the signs about that. Your final card of the day is empowerment, and I think this is beautiful because I think it goes really hand in hand with the Chariot that I drew with you in this reading. And the Chariot's kind of in like the middle. Like the middle 3 cards are kind of the Chariot, the Sun, and the 2 of Cups, the way I have it laid out here. The frequency of empowerment supports our ability to show up fully and completely, uniting us with others in the deep trust that we are all connected through the same source. So the great thing about this is that once you accept and really embody your own power, you'll be able to connect with others in a super powerful way. So this is even like, this kind of actually like flips this reading in an interesting way, because it's like maybe you've been going through a bit of a misunderstanding with this person on the direction of where you're trying to take your life, or maybe you could be that person for them too. You're a Gemini, so you're naturally going to reflect back to people what energy they give you. So if you've been if you have found yourself in drama, which you may feel petty, maybe you feel like it's holding you back, know that this is an initiation period. Know that this is a period where you are learning more how to deal with these energies, how to embrace these energies, how to integrate these energies. But you're going to be feeling far more empowered this month to really move forward with your desires, your wishes, your dreams that you want to bring into reality, into fruition. And this is actually going to allow you to connect to other people in a super, super powerful way. All right. That is your reading, Gemini, for this month. I hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. I would really, really appreciate it. And if you'd like a personal reading with me, you can follow the link in the description below too, theaquarianadepts.com. And always remember, my beautiful brothers and sisters, to keep moving forward, to stay focused, and Yahoo! Smile often.